Well, it is the first day of May, and that means Mother's Day is in 10 days. You've been warned. You may be looking for gift options, right, for your mom or the mother figures in your life. Of course, flowers are always very popular during this time of the year. And to help you craft the perfect bouquet, joining us today is Haggins from Your Uptown Florist in Northwest DC. It is so good to have you here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure. Yeah, I want to first tell me all about your shop. Give me a little background.
Yeah, so my florist name is Flowers by Alexis, which was named, my father named his florist after me. When I was younger, he inherited florist. He moved to Upshur Street, which now my florist is on Upshur Street. And after 20 years after he closed it, I decided to reopen it, and we're here now.
Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, and check out, I mean, these flowers are stunning, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about Mother's Day. What are the most popular flowers that people tend to buy for Mother's Day?
Oh, absolutely. So we have mainly pinks and purples, especially for roses, lilies. Sometimes you may get some carnations in there. A lot of times people will ask for peonies. Okay. So it's just all different type of flowers, but mainly bright pink and purple colors.
You and I are going to craft our own bouquets
Yes.
as we go, and we can chat and yap and do that as we go. So how do you recommend I start if I was making my mom the perfect bouquet?
Absolutely. So I always like to explain the 3 different type of flowers that we have. Okay. So we have our main flower, which will be the rose.
Okay.
And we have our filler flower, which will be like our purple status,
yes.
right? And then we also have some greenery.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with our rose.
Oh, these smell so good.
Don't they?
Oh,
They're
my
beautiful.
goodness. Okay, we start
so
with
we have
roses.
a rose,
okay.
and then we're going to kind of like crisscross it like such.
Like so.
Okay. All right. And then we're going to take maybe a mini carnation.
Okay. I like
yes,
I do.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, so, we'll go bright.
Okay.
And some carnations.
And some carnations,
okay.
and we'll kind of go in the middle that way. Yes.
Nice. So I can't get over how good these smell.
Aren't they beautiful?
They're pungent. They smell amazing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So you basically are kind of going to crisscross like such.
Okay.
And
so this is really helpful because, you know, we want to do the bouquets, right? Sometimes
yes.
we're creative and we want to make them on our own, and this is how we make them pop if you're going to do it yourself bouquet. Yes?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Yours is looking
And
a
so
little better than
No, but you know
mine.
what? I always tell individuals, there's no right or wrong way to be creative, right? If it's something that we put together and we like it, you know, it's beautiful.
Yes, there we go. I love that. And so if someone wants something a little different for Mother's Day and they were calling you and saying, hey, help me pick something, what would you recommend?
So I would typically go with the lilies. Right, so we would do some lilies, and of course my favorite, which is the peonies.
Yes.
They are popular, but they are different. They're not the most common flower that a person would call.
They're stunning, though, aren't they?
Oh,
I mean, they're just absolutely
the whole
stunning.
process of them from being in a bulb and opening up is just beautiful.
Okay, now question, because when you try to make a bouquet for your mother, right, our moms are also individual, and you want them to feel like it's tailored to them. So
yes.
How do you kind of bring out your mom's specific personality, let's say, in a bouquet? What would be an example of that?
Well, for me, it would probably ask them what their favorite color is, right?
That.
So
okay.
if a person's favorite color is purple, right, or pink or yellow, then I would kind of cater the bouquet, whether it's the color of the wrapping or the ribbon or maybe even the flowers, to their favorite color.
I love it. And what should people keep in mind? So I'm sure you get the panic phone calls, right? The, oh my goodness, it's Valentine's, it's Mother's Day.
Yes.
What do you recommend people do when they're ordering? I'm guessing you're saying don't do that.
Well, I'm so glad you asked, because for us, for florists, the process of cleaning the flowers, placing our orders in the wholesale beforehand, and making sure that, you know, all of our orders are organized, the best thing a person can do is call way ahead of time to place the order, to give us time, because it's like our second Super Bowl of the year.
Right. Yes.
So it just gives us time to prepare and make sure everything is in order and beautiful for them.
The first being Valentine's Day,
yes.
your Super Bowl. Well, and
yes.
so as I'm looking at the bouquets here that we have on the stage, these flowers are flawless.
Thank
and so
you.
I'm guessing you really kind of curate these bouquets to look like memorable.
Absolutely. So for me, I like big and I like grand, right? And I think they make a statement. And so we kind of customize these to just like make them big and make a statement, because this is your mother, right? And you want them to feel really special. And during this time, spring, right? So why not pick spring bright colors, especially if you don't know where to start, or if you don't know like what I should get my mom in terms of flowers.
I wanted to ask, we always love a good deal, right? Tell us about about any Mother's Day special events that your shop is hosting in the coming days? Anything our viewers should know about?
Oh, thank you for asking. So every year I host a market for small Black businesses. And so we're hosting on May the 10th, we're hosting a Mother's Day market where there are different small businesses will come and vend, and also allow them to keep their products on the shelf at the florist for no fee. So we'll have all of those vendors there, and in partnership with DSLBD, they're going to come and provide resources so that those vendors and businesses can have takeaways, grant information, what else do they have? Just resources to help their business elevate. And so they have that, and then on May the 7th, the open house for DSLBD, in which I am like pushing all of my vendors or all other small businesses to go, because like myself, you get all those resources and it just helps you flourish.
Amazing. I love that. And also, I've got to ask you, how did I do?
Beautiful.
Did I do okay?
Yes, you did good.
I got actually, on the zoomed in one, they look great. Alexis, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
If you want to learn more about Your Uptown Florist, visit them at Your Uptown Florist on all social media platforms. They're located on Upshur Street in Northwest. It was a pleasure having you
Likewise,
here. And
thank you.
Happy Mother's Day coming up to your mom, who's local. We love that.
Yes, she
Shout
is.
out to her.
Yes, shout out, Mom.
Yay. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Caitlin, check us out, girl. I got us some, I know how to do this now, and we've got our friend Alexis. Our moms are hooked up.
Yes, they are.
Gotcha.